Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm super excited because I'm finally going to be unboxing my PR package from Makartt. This package has 6 of their new acrylic powders. As you guys know, Makartt recently just launched like 36 new acrylics divided into 6 collections, I believe, and this collection I got is the Avenue collection, and I'm super excited. This is how the packaging looks. Yes, I'm super excited. I think this is going to be a very interesting and good video. So as you saw by the title, I went very extra with this set. So if you want to see the process of that nail set, make sure to stick to the end. But now I'm just going to be unboxing all of the acrylics. So this first color we have is a red, and this is going a little bit fast, so I forgot the name. But the second color we have is called Lollipop, which is a really pretty purple. Purple is my favorite color, so I was very happy to see how this color was swatched. And then the next color we have is sort of like a grayish blue, and it's called Jagged Ice. I will be honest, some of these powders inside the jar, just by me looking at them from first impressions, they seemed a little bit chalky. I have seen a few videos on these Makartt powders already, but everything in their videos seemed fine, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. That's just like my first impression of it. I'm really glad that they sent me this collection because summer is approaching, and these are some really pretty bright colors. As you guys know, like springtime, you want some fun, colorful, bright nails. One of the other collections that I saw, I believe Nail by Brandy had it, and also Beauty by Myra, they had their nude collection, which is called Bear Me, I believe. That one was a really pretty collection as well. I know you cannot have enough nudes, like those were just so pretty. And speaking of pretty, do you guys see this blue? Like this was absolutely my favorite, if not my favorite. It was one of my favorites. It was like the perfect light blue, and this is all of the colors in the Avenue collection. I really love all of them. I was really worried about the consistency though, but we'll get more into that later. But yeah, I just wanted to mention the packaging is like super cute. I always love Makartt's packaging. I just feel like cute packaging would make me want to buy it even more. Like it just looks so like cute and adorable. Like cute packaging will get me, and I say this about every video that I do with Makartt when they have a new launch. Like the packaging is just super pretty. So yeah, now let's get into the swatches. So like I mentioned, Makartt has finally come out with more colors for their all-in-one dip in acrylic powder, and the swatches was one of the parts that I really loved about this video. So as you can see, I'm picking up this red one, and as you can see, it is starting to polymerize. That's what I was looking for with all of these powders. When that happened, basically when you pick up the bead and you see that it becomes like really like smooth and buttery, that is always a good sign, because you know that it's not chalky, it's like mixing right, and everything is just going good. And honestly, so remember when I mentioned that I was scared about the consistency because the powders look kind of chalky? So the red color in the jar was the only one that looked like smooth. Like I'm not sure how to explain it, but you can really tell. In the blue one at the top, the right top corner, that one was the one that looked most chalky to me. But as you can see, the red color was swatched very beautifully. I had no problems working with it. It was very smooth, and this is also a very pretty color. Like it was super pigmented, and it was just really bright, and I loved it. And now moving on to the purple. So as you can see, the purple did mix and polymerize, but it wasn't as smooth as the red, and that is exactly what I was talking about. But as you can see, the swatch is going on really good, and I didn't have a problem with it. I'm gonna let my swatches play out in real time just so that you can get the full effect and actually see how these powders go onto the swatch. But yeah, I'm really excited that Makartt has finally branched out and started making acrylic powders. I know a lot of people have been asking like months ago, and ask and you shall receive. I know I was asking, like I was just so like, when are Makartt gonna come out with new powders or started making powders? But Makartt has really been getting into a lot of different stuff lately. They have a lot of new stuff on their website. They now have soft gel tips, and I just found that out like a few days ago. And they also have new shades of poly gel, like totally brand new to their website. And one of the new shades is a black, and I'm super excited for it. I literally just watched a video from Nailed by Brandy, and she used the black poly gel, and I'm just like, I cannot wait to try that, get my hands on it, like just finally open up that box. But yeah, they have new poly gels. They now have the XXL or XL full cover nail tips. They also have the half cover tips and a long length. They have so many new things. I will leave the Makartt website down below so that you guys can check it out. And on the website, they are still having their 50% off sale on selected items. I know you can get like a nail drill for around $50, and then using my discount code, it can save you an additional 15% off. So I recommend you guys head to the Makartt website and check out all of the new items. They have a ton of new stuff, and I'm just like so excited for it. But yeah, going back to these acrylics, so these acrylics are the 2-gram jars, and this is the bigger size, which I really love. Like I said, this is the 2-in-1, so you can use them as dip powder as well. And I love that these jars are a little bit bigger for people who do dip powder nails and want to do a longer length. I feel like that is super convenient, especially for me trying to learn and get the technique down for dip powder. I really love that. But these powders are $17.99 on the website just for one, or you can get the whole entire collection, or you can buy the whole entire system, which is a little pricey, but you can still use my discount code and it will save you 15% off that. So yeah, just head to the Makartt website so you can see all of the new items. I have purchased from their 50% off sale. I got some stuff because I want to do a huge giveaway, so I'm gonna buy a lot of stuff now. And I bought some stuff for me as well. I have a lot of new stuff that I want to try, and I just figured why not go ahead and get it while they have a 50% off sale, and then I can use my own discount code. Like, it was just a win-win situation for me. They have poly gel kits like $22, and Makartt has the best consistency of poly gel. If you want to start off using poly gel, I feel like Makartt is the best brand to start using, just because the high quality. Like, instead of starting with the cheaper stuff, you can just get some of Makartt's poly gel and just start off with the good stuff. That way you can really like y'all know what I'm trying to say, like, just go ahead and get the good stuff so that you can get better faster. And I also did want to mention now that for my recent giveaway for the BT Art box, very inexpensive acrylic kit, I picked 2 winners, and either of them came forward. So I'm going to be picking a new winner today. Well, if I can get the video up in time, if it uploads in time, I will have this video up. Today is Thursday. I will be posting the winners on my community tab once again, just because I haven't did the random raffle yet and I don't feel like doing it right now, so I'm just gonna wait later and just post it on my community tab. So make sure that you do have on your post notifications so that you don't miss out on that. So here's all of the colors from this new Avenue collection, and how gorgeous are these colors. Like, this is just so perfect for the summertime, really bright colors. And as you can see, the swatches went on very good. I was really satisfied with the swatching process. So far, these powders are very easy to work with. I am curious to see how they would work as dip powders, so I will be doing a dip powder video using these same powders very soon. So yeah, make sure just head over to the Makartt website, check out these powders. Comment below your favorite color. I think mine has to be either the purple or the light blue. But yeah, don't forget you can use my discount code to save 15% off. And now getting into the video. So I had like this vision in mind, and this is actually a brand new day. This is the next day of me swatching the powders, because the first set I tried to do was not coming out right, and I was getting really annoyed. I get really annoyed so fast, and I just didn't want to bother with trying to make it work, and I didn't want the set to feel rushed. So I put everything up and I wanted to just start again the next day. So I wanted to show you guys how I double tip these nails. I wanted to do something very extra, because with these colors I was thinking like really bold. And yeah, so I'm just showing you guys how I double tip them, because I know the first time I wanted to do double tip nails, I thought I was recording, but I really wasn't. So yeah, I already did the first one. Basically, I just take the tip, I get the same size tip, and I just buff over the part where I'm gonna glue on the second nail tip, just to remove that shine so that the nail tip is able to stick. I just use a little dust brush, wipe off the dust, and then add some glue at that tip and just hold it straight and just glue it on. It's super simple, and this way is a lot easier than gluing the nail tip to my finger and then having to glue the second tip to the nail. Like, it's just easier to do it now off my fingers and then just glue it once I have them double tip, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm doing so much talking, but these are all of the nails once I had them double tip. Now I'm going to be applying them to my nails. I've already applied a peel off base coat. I'm not sure if it's gonna work though, just because I am doing longer nails. I didn't want to have a chance for these nails to pop off when I file, just because I know it's gonna be super annoying. So I just added like a really thin layer of cuticle oil and a base and top coat, curing for 30 seconds in between. And then now I'm just going and applying these nail tips. So once I did do my pointer finger, I decided not to do my thumb, just because like these nails are super long and I just figured it would be in the way, because you know you need your thumb to do a lot of stuff. So I was just like, if I do it, maybe I'll just do it for TikTok or something off camera, which I end up deciding not to do. It was just easier not to do my thumb, and since this is a pop-off set anyway, yeah, it was just, I just didn't do it. Yeah, so these are how the nails are looking once I had them applied. Like, look how long these are. Like, am I crazy for wanting to add 2 more nail tips to these nails and do a nail set? Like, I always wanted to do like a really long nail set. But yeah, now taking my nail tip cutters, I am gonna cut these nails down just a little bit. I still want them to be very long. And this is how they look. So freaking long. Like, I just love long nails. Like, long nails have a really special place in my heart. I know a lot of people might think they are so unprofessional, but this is just a way of like self-expression and like just being fun and creative. I just really love to do nails, so that's why I always do longer nails. It's just my style. So now, since I did have to double tip them, I do have like a little piece of the ledge from the second tip hanging off a little bit, so I am going in with my nail tip cutters and just cutting that away. Doing this, it really helps since these nails are longer. It's kind of difficult to find longer nails just because you can't really get like that really snug grip on them. And then also I did want to do like a tapered square for this set, so I am going in and clipping that down. Like I said, it's just gonna make it a lot easier. Once I did that to all of the nails, I'm taking my hand file, and this is my 80 grit file from Pana. I'm just gonna file in the sides just to kind of reshape a little bit. I did have like some uneven parts, so very carefully I'm just going to try to straighten all of that out. And filing these nails was so difficult. Like, I was really hoping they weren't gonna pop off, and thankfully none of my nails popped off with this entire process. I was really happy about that. But yeah, before we get too far in the video, I did want to go ahead and do my featured comments. So here are today's featured comments. Thank you guys so much for watching and commenting on my last video. If you want to be featured in my next video, all you have to do is just leave a comment down below. So once I repeated that to all of the nails, I did the best I could, and this is what they look like. For the most part, I got them to look very even. So now getting into the application part of the video. This is going to be one of my longer videos. I'm already at 12 minutes. Hopefully you guys stick around to the end, because like I said, this is going to be a really good one, and I really hope you guys like it. So I decided to use all of the colors except the grayish blue. I believe it was called Jagged Ice. That is the only color I didn't use from this collection. So remember I said the last set I tried to do was not turning out right, and when I went to go pick up this first bead, like it didn't come out right. I was like, oh no, not again. But I kept my composure. I didn't want to get upset too fast. I just wiped that off because I couldn't use it. That bead would have been entirely too dry. So I'm just kind of shaking, well, not shaking, but like evening out the surface of the powder. And I went to go pick up another bead, and I'm starting off with that really pretty blue color, and I'm going to be doing a solid color to my pinky nail. For this set, I wanted to go with something like very bright, colorful, very summery, very kawaii. I am going to be doing 2 nails a solid color, which is going to be my pinky and middle finger. Those will be solid colors, but the other ones will be very colorful. And I picked out the blue and yellow just because those were like the 2 brighter colors, and like I said, I wanted this to be very summery and bright. With these powders, it was very easy to work with once I learned the like consistency of it. A lot of brands will not have the same consistency, so you just kind of have to like work with it a little bit just to know how much monomer you need with this brand of acrylics, and like every brand will not be the same. So that is just like one of the things you have to learn when working with acrylics. But for this one, I think I got the hang of it. I do believe these powders are like a slower setting, The monomer I'm using is the not polished monomer I always use, so I don't think that had anything to do with it. When I was watching the other videos of people use these new Makartt powders, they also said the same thing, so I think these powders are just on the slower side of setting, which is really good for beginners because it allows you to manipulate, even smooth it out, and just fix it up before it dries, because acrylic powder is a self-drying product, so with a slower setting it will allow you to work with it a little bit more before it completely dries. So for my entire application process, most of it will be sped up just because I don't want the video to be super long. And as you can see, as I'm applying this color, it's very easy to work with. I really love this color of powder. Like, can you guys tell why this is one of my favorite colors? Like, it was just the most perfect shade of light blue, and I actually do want to like use this color again because I had this charm that I actually used on this set as well. I want to do like a shorter set. Comment down below what color I should or colors to use in my shorter set. But yeah, so that is the application on my pinky nail. At first I was going to try to build it up with the actual color, but after too many extra beads, I did realize it wasn't really building up. I don't know if this is just like a powder where it's just for the color. The build-up process was not working, so I was just like, let me just go to the next nail and I'll just add structure and build up the nail with the clear acrylic when I go to encapsulate. For my next nail, I am starting off with the purple, and I'm going to be using every color for this nail. I wanted to go for something like a mixed marble ombre type tie-dye design, and I just wanted to use all of the colors to make it really bright. I'm working with more of a wetter bead just so that I can blend these into each color. So once I get it where I want it to go, I just kind of blend it out with the other colors so that it's not a harsh line, and it was working really easy. I actually enjoyed doing this part. It was super fun just putting these colors on the nail how I see fit. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue going up, blending these colors into the entire nail, and I'm just gonna let this part play out since I have been talking a lot. If you are still watching to this portion in the video, I want to say thank you so much. If you haven't liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe as well. It would really help me out. I will be doing a huge giveaway once I get to 50,000 subscribers, and I just cannot wait. I also did want to mention, just because I just thought about it, the brush I'm using is a pana brush. I got it from Amazon, and if you are eyeing my hard damping dish, I also got that from Amazon, which both will be linked down below in my Amazon storefront. So if you do want to check out that of all of the items that I get from Amazon, go ahead and click that link. So this is how my second nail is looking. It's really a simple set now that I've explained what I'm going to be doing, because I'm just going to be repeating my middle nail and my index just like I did my pinky and ring finger. I'm going to be doing my middle fingernail a solid yellow, which was really bright and really pretty. I did experience a little bit of marbling with the blue and the yellow. It kind of wasn't like a really harsh marble, but once I placed the bead down, I could see like little clear spots in the nail. I think it was more in the lighter colors because it was like clear in there, and it's not really dark to where you need a lot of pigment, so that's just kind of why the clear was peeking through. Most of the times you can fix those problems just with stirring the powder or putting the top back on and giving it a good shake, but I didn't think to do that in this set just because it wasn't really like to the point where I couldn't work with it. So once I blended that out with the existing powder, it worked out perfectly fine. And I'm just gonna go ahead and let this part finish playing out, just because like I said, it's very simple and I feel like I keep repeating myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this part finish playing out, and I will come back once I'm done with my foundation application part. So after a somewhat long process of me applying the powder to my nail, this is what they look like, and I was really happy because it was turning out exactly how I envisioned, very colorful and very bright. So now it's time to encapsulate my nails. This is how my monomer looks once I was done with the colored powders. And when you have monomer like this and you go to encapsulate with clear, you will have to change your monomer, because if I was to use this with my clear would basically not even be clear anymore. So you want to change your monomer and get fresh monomer. So I just wanted to keep this part in to show you guys how I clean out my damping dish. I probably was never going to get this question, but this is just how I clean out my monomer dish. I just used that paper towel, balled it up, and just soak out all of the monomer and throw it away. Then I had to get another paper towel, put it down, and now I'm just going to be taking my Mia Secret clear to encapsulate all of my nails. I was going to use the Makartt clear, but when I used it the first time, like when I swatched it, I did notice I had a lot of air bubbles and it was kind of turning like yellowish. I didn't want to risk messing this set up, so I just went for my favorite Mia Secret clear. Now I'm taking this glitter. I wanted to add something more since I was gonna do a kawaii set. This was just last minute and I wanted to add something more to it, so I went in my drawer. I got this glitter. This glitter is from Secret Nail Affair, and I'm just using my brush and some of the monomer to wet it, and I'm just putting the glitter on in like little patches, not doing too much so that it overpowers the color, just a little nice touch of subtle glitter in the background. And I will be adding this glitter to all of my nails in sort of the same way, but just kind of putting it in like different spots so that it's not so similar. this is what the glitter looks like. I love it even more now because I really love like glittery sparkly nails. So now it's time to encapsulate. I went ahead and put my glitter away. I was really hoping this glitter was not going to get in the way of the encapsulation, because as you can see in my dampen dish, it did kind of, well, not spill, but when I put the brush back into the monomer, little glitter started to float to the bottom. So I was really hoping the glitter wasn't going to be in the way, but I did decide to leave one of my nails of me encapsulating in just so that you can see the process, especially with longer nails. Of course, you won't be doing the 3 bead method unless you're really good at picking up like really big beads. You're gonna have to go in with a lot more. Clear acrylic for me is just always so easy to use. It's just like the simplest, just because it has no pigment powder in it. It's just pure acrylic. It works really good. It's super like smooth. Like, I always love working with clear acrylic. That's why for this set I didn't mind encapsulating, even though these nails were super long. Yeah, I just love using clear acrylic. So for this part, I wanted to slow it back down just a little bit. I wanted to show you guys how to fill in gaps. Like, you see where I have this really like low part of the nail. When you want to build that up, you want to just place the bead of acrylic right there. And you want to start with blending the acrylic. You don't want to touch like where you actually placed it. You want to start blending the bottom of the bead down and then the top of the bead up. You don't want to mess with the actual bead too much, just because if you do start to rub it down or up, you will just be removing that product from like that little hole that you want to fill, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's just how I build up my nails when I have those indent areas. And then of course you want to smooth that out just so that it's a smooth surface and filing doesn't take too long. And yeah, once I did the rest of my encapsulation off camera, this is what the nails look like. I think I did a pretty good job with the apex, the structure and everything. And so now I'm moving on to my filing and reshaping. I did want to leave one of my nails in just in case some of you were curious to see how I file these extra long nails. And filing these was like really easy. Well, it kind of took me a little bit longer than what I would usually do, but that's not too out of the ordinary since these nails are a little bit longer. But since my application was pretty good, it didn't take me as long as I thought I was gonna take with filing these nails. And at first I was gonna show me filing my ring finger, but I thought I was recording, but I wasn't, because for some reason every time I file my pointer finger, like it just shakes. Like my hand just moves like a lot more, and it's kind of hard to see even though I do have it sped up. Like, I just hate how my hand is like moving like that. Like, I don't like that. But this was the only nail I was able to film, just because I thought I was recording and I realized a little bit too late. But for my filing, I just do what I always do when filing. I start by filing underneath the nail and the side walls just to make sure it's all straight. Then I also do the same thing for the other side, make sure to file in my side walls. And then I go over the surface of the nails, and then of course I get around my cuticle area as much as I can with my hand file. I like to do a lot of it with my hand file just because I have a lot more control over it. I go in and file the free edge. The free edge is so difficult to file with longer nails. I know I keep saying that, but if you haven't tried filing longer nails like this, then you will not understand. But once I was done with my shaping and filing to all of the nails, this is how they look. And for my shape, I went for that box look again from the nail tech on Instagram I mentioned in my previous video. I really love this box shape. Like it just looks so pretty to me. While doing the box shape, you do have to file a lot. Like, you have to go crazy with filing the surface of the nail to make it look flat. And when I did that for my pinky nail, I took away some of the glitter and basically I filed through the encapsulation part. And so now I'm just going to be adding those glitters back with some base coat this time. I'm just simply going to be putting some base coat on the nail and applying the glitters where I want them to. Once I get as many glitters I want and get it placed, I will be curing this in my light for 30 seconds. And once it's been cured, I will be going over my nails with some top coat. The top coat I'm using is Gloss It from Not Polish, one of my favorites, if not my favorite, definitely in my top 3. I'm going to be going over all of my nails before I do my charms. Like always, I do like to apply my top coat first before going in with my nail charms. So that's just what I'm going to be doing. I really love how this top coat looks. It just brings all of these colors and glitters to life. Like, this is always a satisfying part for me, so I really enjoy doing this part. And this Gloss It top coat It's like really glossy. It has a really thick, nice consistency. Like it just made the nails look even better. For some reason, after doing the first 2 nails with the top coat, I just got the thought to just go ahead and cure these. I'm wiping the sides to maintain its shape, and then I went ahead and cured those in my light for 30 to 60 seconds. And now I'm just adding top coat to my other 2 nails. I kind of want to see who sticks around to the end of the video, so if you are still watching, please drop a rainbow emoji in the comments. It's just gonna let me know like who actually watched my videos. Maybe for all of the people who do comment a rainbow emoji, I'll put you in a drawing for a giveaway or something. But I just want to see who like actually watches my videos to the end, especially this being a longer video. So yeah, I'm just finishing up adding my top coat, and this is how the nails look. I did apply a little bit of cuticle oil. So I know I said I was gonna do some extra kawaii nails, but once I added the top coat, I was really loving how this looked. So I was just like, let me just go ahead and take some pictures and some angles of this set just in case I mess up with the charms. And like I just really loved it. So here's what the nails look like without charms. Like I really loved it. That box shape, you can really tell a little bit more on this set. And I just love how all of these colors are like blending together. These colors are super pretty. I'm so glad that Makartt has finally made new colors. I always wondered like what kind of colors they would make, and they do have a lot more collections. I will link them down below. So yeah, this is how the nails look without the charms. Okay, so here is the exciting part, the part I was most excited for. I was kind of planning what I wanted to add while doing my nails. Like this bling box was off to the side, but quickly let me just show you this super diamond glue gel that I've been using. This is from jellynails, and 𝚙𝚘𝚘𝚍 did a video on this, and I purchased it because I loved how she was working with it in her videos, and I loved it. I purchased some and I've just been using it since I got it. So like I said, I had this bling box off to the side, and I was kind of like wondering what should I do with it. And the happy flower charm was basically like my inspiration for this entire nail set. That is why I wanted to be like very bright and summery, and I did like the mixed colors with the tie-dye to match with the flower petals. And I really loved how that flower charm looked on my index nail. I think it went very well with the colors. I didn't have a specific type of kawaii set I wanted to do. I just picked up a charm. If it fits nicely or if I liked it, I added it. And as I go, I am going to be flash curing the charms on with my little flashy light, and I'm just going to let this part play out so that you guys can enjoy me adding all of these huge kawaii charms. So once I finished adding on all of my charms, I did go ahead and pop my nails back into the light for 30 seconds just to make sure that my charms were fully cured to the nail. And y'all, this is how it looks. I'm so obsessed with how they look with the charms. It looks so fun, and it's just extra. Like I love extra nails with kawaii. I see a ton of pictures and nail sets on my explore page on Instagram with like very big charms, and even with shorter nail sets, they look so pretty. And I'm just like, I cannot wait to do like a really extra kawaii set with them. And I finally got to it. I really love how these turned out. They look super bright, very summery. I just love me some kawaii nails, but these charms were like so big that I couldn't even hold my hand right. Like they were just overlapping, and my hands are already crooked as it is, so it was like very hard to kind of get the placement. And since I didn't do my thumb, I was actually able to keep these nails on. Like this is, I'm gonna put in the video here, like this is just me actually recording my voiceover. Like as you can see, it's moving. This is me recording, and this is the nail set. I'm gonna add this clip in, so it's not gonna be like this exactly, but here are the nails. I have them on for like an entire day, and not doing my thumb, like it really helped because they are so much more manageable without doing my thumb, because you know you need your thumb to like do a lot of different stuff. But yeah, back to the video. Believe it or not, it was so hard to get those lined up and like edit that. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be so easy, but yeah, basically the point of me saying that was just to show you guys that I'm still wearing this set currently, and I love them so much. That's why I still have them on. And yeah, so I couldn't decide which one I like better, the one with the charms or without. Comment down below which one you like better. I said I like them both, but if I did have to pick a favorite, I think it's gonna be the one with the charms. But yeah, don't forget to shop this new Makartt collection and all of their other new items. If you have stuck with me till the end of this video, I want to say thank you and I love you so much. Comment down below what you thought of both of these nail sets, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.